What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Combat Sports Media YouTube channel. And today I'm going to break down and predict the upcoming Tito Ortiz versus Chuck Liddel trilogy. Now, this is going to be promoted by Golden Boy Promotions, and it will take place on November 24th at the Forum in Inglewood, Los Angeles. Now, before I go any further, I would just like to say that both these guys, Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddel, are both legends in the sport of MMA and Hall of Famers. They are part of the era that brought MMA and UFC into the mainstream in America. So Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz are both responsible for helping bring this sport of MMA to the American mainstream. And they're both very important figures for the sport. Now, mind you, Chuck Liddell hasn't fought since 2010, and he is coming off of 3 straight knockout losses. He hasn't fought in a very long time, and when he did retire, it's not like he was on top of his game. However, we all know that he did body Tito Ortiz 2 times in the past. He holds 2 wins over Tito Ortiz. As a matter of fact, some of Chuck Liddell's notable wins are against Vitor Belfort, Randy Couture twice. Those are the best ones right there. Randy Couture twice. He knocked them out or stopped them both times. Alistair Overeem and Vanderlei Silva, and of course, Tito Ortiz. Chuck has a stand-up style. He has knockout power, and he's very difficult to take down. Or traditionally speaking, he was very difficult to take down. His bread and butter, like I said, was his knockouts. That's part of what made him into the most popular, or one of the most popular fighters in the UFC at the time. Fans love knockouts. That's what Chuck Liddell provided. Now, fighting, I don't usually give a shit about layoffs, because I've seen many times where fighters have taken years off and come back sharp as a knife. And I've also had experience with myself. I mean, my best win as an amateur boxer was, I was coming off a 5-year layoff. But it's all about what you do during the layoff. If you're in the gym and you're training and you're taking care of your body, then it's a totally different story than you not taking care of your body, doing drugs, not training, not staying sharp. That's what really matters. It's all about what you do during the time off. And 2010 is a very long time, and I'm willing to bet that Chuck Liddell wasn't in the gym, training, and I bet you he was abusing his body to a certain extent. I'm sure he was partying, this, that, whatever. So I don't think that's definitely a disadvantage for him, not an advantage. We've seen countless fighters take years off and come back very nice. We've seen Floyd Mayweather retire, come back. We've seen Sugar Ray Leonard retire for 5 years, come back, beat Marvin Hagler. We've seen Oscar De La Hoya take almost 3 years off, come back and beat Ricardo Mayorga for the WBC Super Welterweight title. So it's all about what you're doing during the time off. And I don't know if Chuck Liddell is coming back for the right reasons. At the end of the day, fighting is 90% mental, and mentally, Tito looks in a much better place than Chuck does. I hope I'm wrong. I hope Chuck isn't coming back just for the money. I hope he's coming back because he misses fighting and competing and stuff like that. But I think there's more to it than that, to be honest with you. I hope I'm wrong once again. Tito Ortiz, some of his notable wins is against Chael Sonnen, Ryan Bader, Ken Shamrock twice, I believe, Evan Tanner, and Forrest Griffin. Forrest Griffin, another guy that provided fun fights during that 2006, 2007, 2008 era. Fun fighter. So, and by the way, Chael's last win was against Sonnen in January of 2017, like I mentioned before. Tito Ortiz looks to be coming back because he truly wants to get that win over Chuck Liddell. At the end of the day, he's 0-2 against Chuck Liddell. Chuck has beat him twice, knocked him out. And this seems like the perfect time, in Ortiz's point of view, to catch Chuck and get that win over him. Now, I would like to say this. I have to go with Tito Ortiz just based on where he seems to be mentally and how he seems to look physically in training and stuff like that. Tito, I believe, has been living a relatively healthy lifestyle. He has been training. He has been fighting. And I think he's going to catch Chuck at the right time and get a win. I'm not sure how it's going to come, but I have to assume it's by a stoppage or knockout. I don't see them going the full distance with each other, especially at this point in their careers. I expect a fun fight, and let's see if it turns out to be that way. I'm sure it will. I'm going to keep pumping out videos. You guys can follow me on Twitter at SEV_S7, and I'll see you guys soon.